always difficult. Hello, everyone. This is Robert at English 360, and we have two students today. I'll let them introduce themselves.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Francesca. I'm 25 years old. And yeah, I'm studying English to improve my pronunciation, vocabulary, everything.
But you are a student, right, Francesca?
I study international relations. I'm about to get my degree.
Graduate, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And next.
Okay, so I'm Chiara, and I'm 14 years old, and I'm studying English for the same reasons of Francesca, and so I am a student of the British school, and I study English.
Fantastic, and they are very good indeed. Okay, so today's question answer, I'll ask you some questions. You can reply any which way you want to. They're not wrong or right answers. Okay, so let's talk about weather, because we've been having terrible weather. It's been cold, it's been rainy, not windy, thanks goodness, but it's been more cold. Or definitely more than what I'm used to. So the questions are weather. What's the weather like normally in your country? Let's start with Francesca.
Well, it depends on where you are. I mean, here in Rome usually is not very cold. It rains, but not that much actually, just during the winter. But it's nice because also during the winter we can find very sunny days, even if, of course, colder than the summer. But yeah, lately the weather has been very, very cold. For example, I drive the scooter and my hands are freezing. So yeah, it's cold.
Yes, it has been freezing, absolutely, especially on a moped. I can imagine. You're literally your hands are ice lollies. Okay. Next question is to Chiara then. Okay, Chiara, what's your favorite type of weather?
But me, I have no. Okay, so I think that my favorite type of weather is something that is not cold, but at the same moment not very hot. So I think my favorite season, for example, is fall for that reason.
Fall, yeah. Okay. So you like mild weather
Yeah.
than mild weather. Okay. Yeah, me too. I think mild weather is good. I also like summer.
Yes.
Goodness, what did I just do? Okay, here we go. Francesca, next to you. Do you like the weather in your country?
Yeah, I do because it's not too cold during the winter, but actually I'm thinking now that in the summer it's too hot. It's very hot. And since I'm a student and I have to be in Rome for my exams until late July, being in Rome with that hot is almost impossible. So I would like the summer to be less hot.
Okay. Yeah. So summers are too hot.
Too hot.
Steaming hot. Yeah. Okay, Chiara, is the weather the same in all parts of your country?
I think what the questions? What do you mean?
So, is the weather is it the same in around all the different parts of your country?
Okay. So
like from north to south, is it all the same?
I think the weather is the same in all the country. Sorry, I mean town. Sorry, in the country, maybe the northern of Italy is more cold than is cold. That it's colder than in the south. So because of the hot wind from the south, and in our region is I think not too hot. Also is cold in the winter, very hot, like said Francesca before in summer. So the weather is about not the same from the south and the north, and there's a big difference from the two extreme of the country.
Right. I think having a little bit of a problem, Chiara, with your internet connection. I'm not sure. Every now and then you'll freeze and we can't hear you, but then you go again. So I'm not sure if it's internet or we'll definitely keep an eye on that. Okay, Francesca.
No, I think it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a problem there. Okay, Francesca, does the weather affect the way you feel? Does it affect your mood?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. When it rains, I tend to feel very, sad. I just want to go. I would just want to stay home. But at the same time, if it's too hot, I get very nervous because I feel like I can't even go out without sweating a lot. So, yeah, it affects me.
Out of the two extremes, yeah, too cold, too hot. Which one do you prefer?
I prefer definitely too cold. Yes, without any doubts. Sorry?
Why do you prefer too cold?
Yeah, because if it's cold, you can just wear more clothes and you'll feel fine. If it's hot, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, absolutely right. You can't uncover yourself. You can't walk around naked in the city. People will scream and run away, and police will be onto you. I'm sure that it's against the law to walk around naked in the street.
I think so.
I remember that there was a movement. I think it was in Paris. I'm not sure. When it was very hot, they decided that they wanted to go around only in their underwear, and it didn't last very long because they got arrested very quickly. So yeah, it was very hot. It has been very hot last 10, 15 years, even in northern countries. So so next one is to Chiara. Does the weather in your country ever affect transportation, like buses, trains, etc.? Chiara?
Sorry, I don't understand because my Wi-Fi. Sorry, I had to.
Does the weather affect the transportation in your country? The buses, does it affect your trains, your buses?
I think so, because maybe in when it's too hot, maybe in the summer, the transports are very. If for example, if you get a bus and in the summer, maybe it's very difficult because of the elevated temperature. No, something that use weather between near many people, and it's too hot, for example. But in winter.
And what about winter? What does it do in winter?
In winter, maybe it is better because it's colder, and the temp stay near other people. Maybe on a bus is better than in summer, of course.
Unless we have a problem with COVID, in that case.
Yes.
In that case, you have
without COVID, of course.
No. Do you think that we will ever go back to the same kind of distancing like in the past? I don't know if you remember. I'm sure you do. That in the tubes or in the buses, people were like literally pressed against each other. People were in your face almost.
Yeah.
People you didn't know were like right next to you. It's like something absolutely absurd. Do you think we will ever go back to that kind of life?
I think I think in the first period when we go out from this situation, maybe for the people is a little bit difficult to return back from to the situation of last year. But I think that if us about 1 year, maybe we can return the situation, because the people can used to, the people can return from the back situation, from the last situation before COVID.
So what do you think, Francesca? Do you think we will ever go back to being the same way as we used to be?
I mean, if this means that this pandemic will end, I really hope so. I can be in the bus with a lot of people close to me. It's fine. I just want this to end. So from one side, I hope yes, and I think that yes, this will end. I mean, if not soon, maybe until next year we will be just as we were before.
The thing is, we are very different now than we used to be. We have changed, haven't we?
Yeah.
We're not the same people as a year ago. We're different now. We are more careful. We don't like our social distancing to be violated. And I remember when I first came to Italy, it was really strange because all the friends, like especially girls, were giving kisses, and that was something very strange for somebody coming from the UK. But it's perfectly normal here. So it was an awkward situation because they didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what they were doing. So, but now it's exactly like it is in the UK. You don't shake hands, you don't give kisses. It's exactly like it is. So I'm pretty comfortable with this way, because all the kissing transmits all the viruses. Even like normal viruses. Trust me. The normal cold virus. You can transmit that to your friends by hugging and all the smoochy. So you don't want that happening. I think we're gonna go back like Japanese. We'll be wearing masks. We'll be socially distancing at least for another year. Who knows after that? So next question to Francesca. So it's a silly question. Do you like music? Everybody says yes. What's your favorite type of music, Francesca?
Yeah, I love music, and
right.
Particularly I like to listen every song that I know, so that I can sing, even if I'm not a good singer. I just like to listen to the songs that I know, but especially, I would say pop music maybe.
Who do you torture in your house with your singing?
Sorry?
Who do you torture in your house with your singing?
Yeah, everyone who's living with me, mainly my brother, maybe.
Okay. But do you play any instruments, by the way?
I used to play the piano, but I stopped because during my maybe second or third year of high school, I couldn't study at school and piano at the same time, so I quit. But I still remember something. Sometimes I still play it.
Well, Chiara is a musician, aren't you, Chiara? Tell us about your musical interests.
I really like rock music and the classical music because I play the violin, and I really like music since I was very little, because also my father played the piano, and so my passion for the music was very my passion, my father the passion from me. Can you hear me? Because I think that my connection is a little bit.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. And so now I still play the violin and also a little bit of the piano, but I like most the violin, and so, but I prefer to play the music, so to make music than to listen to music.
Okay, so what sort of software do you use? What's the platform do you use for music when you want to listen to music?
I have on my phone, I downloaded Apple Music. There was a discount for students, so I took
So you downloaded what?
Huh?
What
Sorry?
program did you say?
Apple Music on my
Oh,
phone.
okay. Yeah, there is an offer going on right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I pay less because I'm still a student, so there was this discount
Yeah.
every month. Yeah.
And are you happy with the Apple, or you think Spotify is better?
I don't know because I've never really used Spotify. So
You've never used it.
No, I've never used it. I'm
Oh,
satisfied
okay.
with Apple Music.
Right. And do you think it's worth paying for the music, or is it probably better just to listen to it free on YouTube?
No. I think it's worth it. Definitely. I always listen to music when I walk, when I drive, and yeah.
Yeah. Do you agree with the concept of paying? Because if you don't pay, then the YouTube pays the artist because they make money through ads, you know? So you can either listen to it free or pay for it through Spotify or Apple Music, for example. Okay, Chiara, did you learn to play the violin on your own at home or through a school?
No,
Chiara,
when I was father, take me to a musical school where I studied the violin for a little bit, and then when I went to my last school, so now I do the school, so the last school was the
secondary school?
the secondary school, yes.
Yeah.
And this secondary school was musical school, so you can learn some instruments at school in the afternoon. And I continued to study violin there. And now I study violin on my own and with another teacher.
Cool.
School.
So do you think that people should listen to the national music of a country, you know, or they should listen to international music from all around the world?
Sorry, can you repeat, because it's freezing?
Yeah. Do you think that people should listen to music from their own country, like national music, or they should listen to all the music, like from around the world?
I think also for no other cultures. For example, if I am Italian, I don't really like my Italian. So if I want to know other cultures and so other songs and other musicians, I think that listen to other type of songs and musician is good for for no other point of view of music in the world.
Right. And do you think, Francesca, do you think that in the future we will all be listening to same kind of music?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so, because everyone will still have their own taste, even in terms of music. So actually, I don't know. I don't know how to answer this, but of course, there are some. Yeah, there are some songs that everyone should know, classical songs. But yeah, I don't know.
What's the one song that you really like in terms of classical music, Francesca? I'm saying song, but I could say composition, opera, whatever.
Yeah, when I say classical music, I don't mean like Mozart, Beethoven. I mean like very important songs from even, I don't know, the 70s, 60s that are part of the
Okay, not classical music then, like the classic.
sorry, classic
Yeah,
songs.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like classical music, by the way. It's good. There's what's his name? Italian composer I love, Einaudi. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, girls, this has been very good. Congrats, Chiara. You've been very good. First time on the show. She's only 14. Yeah, she held up her own very well.
Thank you.
Many people wish that they spoke like you, at a much older age. So our compliments to you. And Francesca, to you too. See you very soon, girls, on the show. And what are you planning to do this evening? Before we go, we can talk about our evenings.
Yeah, I was studying. I'll just keep studying. I'm writing my thesis, so.
Okay, so more studies, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Chiara, what's your plan for this evening?
Me too, because I went out, and so I.
Now it's time to study.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Thanks very much, everyone. And if you enjoyed the show, please consider subscribing. And I wish you all a very good evening. Stay tight and stay safe. Have a very good one. Bye for now. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.